And we are live, show 100. What's going on, Mr. Gracey?
Hey, 100. Oh my God.
Oh
Crazy.
my goodness. Crazy. We have a special show for the audience, dude. We have a ton of guests in the green room. We're going to bring them on. Surprise, surprise. We see you folks out there. We're going to start this off the way we always do it, Gracious 2 only style. What's going on, man? This is exciting.
It is very exciting. Congratulations to you, show 100.
And you, brother. Yo,
good
talk
stuff,
to me,
man.
Chad. What's going on with Israel and Iran, dude? Are we, is Iran fucking put in their place? Ceasefire happening?
Well, the ceasefire was on. I guess, I don't know if the ceasefire is off now officially because Iran was still launching missiles after they were not supposed to. Go figure.
Yup.
I know Trump's pissed. He gave that statement. He said these, what did he say? These two countries don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, man.
To the press.
Yeah, man.
So he ain't happy.
He ain't happy.
That's very interesting. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's
it's
ridiculous.
you.
I mean, here's the one thing that we can all, I hope, except for the lefties that now are, the lefties go from what their a Ukrainian flag to their pride flag to their to their Palestinian flag, to their Mexican
gays
flag,
for Palestine flag,
and now they're on their Iranian flag, predictably so, of course.
Yeah.
But here's the one thing I think the whole world can agree on, except for lefty dumbasses, that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Because if they do, that will not be good for anybody.
No. That's game over, dude.
That's game over.
They're slimy fucks. I love how you brought that up, Chad. Thank you for doing that, because a country that oppresses their women as such to where they can't show their face cannot have fucking nuclear energy.
Right.
So
nuclear weapons. Yeah. They can have nuclear energy if that's what they were trying to do. They do have nuclear energy, but they're enriching uranium. So
they shouldn't have nuclear shit.
Well, I agree, but what was I going to say about Iran? So yeah, I mean, they're erratic, they're out of control. They don't fucking listen to anybody, obviously. And there is a faction of MAGA that's now getting pissed off. Oh, some people are trying to liken this to the WMDs of Iraq, which,
oh God.
Okay, in some ways it is similar in the fact that they were saying that Iraq had WMDs, but we know for a fact that Iran has been enriching uranium for fucking decades. Okay,
right.
That is a fact. Period. And
they were on the precipice of getting it like completely enriched to be weapons grade. Yeah, man.
And intelligence was saying that they are at least 60%, probably as high as 83%. At 90%, they have fissile material for a bomb. Okay, so the time's running out. Placation is over. Negotiation of, here's $1 billion, like Obama's sending pallets of cash to him, hoping, and then Biden comes in, gives them all their money that Trump had locked up, and now everyone's freaking out, like, they can't have a weapon. They just can't have a weapon. Period. They can't have bombs, and so you got to do what you got to do. I mean, it's a clusterfuck, but this is what happens. But I heard that leftists now are worried about who's in the country. Are you frozen or are you looking at something? Uh-oh. Oh, it's just me. Howdy, everybody. Nope. What happened to John? John have to go to the bathroom? We lost him. Show 100 glitches. Thank you, Daphne. What's up, Michael Burns? How are you? Matt Frazier. What's up? Carenza, how are you? Thank you for the congratulations. What's up, T. Garmin? Troy? I don't know what happened to John. Hello. I guess it's just me right now. It is a magic trick, Michael. This is funny. It's like being live on TikTok. Any questions? Oh, there he is.
Yo.
What happened?
I don't know. It said lost connection. I think my internet had went out, so I ran upstairs to check to make sure the box was okay. And
you froze, and then all of a sudden, when you came back, you weren't there. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm here by myself. Hello.
Yeah. Hello, folks. Chad's stalking himself and nobody. Sorry about that, guys. We had lost some connection right there, but we are back live and ready to roll. Mr. Gracey, you froze at a good point. I wish I knew where it was. We were getting to the point where Iran fucking can't have nuclear anything because they're an oppressive regime and all that jazz.
Well, I mean, yeah, the overarching thing. What's up, Jason? Thank you. Overarching theme is that they can't have a bomb because they will use it 100%.
Exactly. Exactly.
They will bomb Israel for sure with it. Okay.
Yep.
And whether you like Israel or not, that is not a good thing because it's not going to end well.
Using nukes, period, end of story, is not a good thing. I mean, we had to set the fucking record straight in World War II and end that with a little dot that right there. But I believe that was one and done. I don't think we can have any more of those going on.
No, hopefully not. Hopefully not. So what I was saying is that all of a sudden I've been seeing all these people talk about how the left now is they're all worried about sleeper cells being in our country. Wait a minute. So you weren't worried about Biden with the wide open border. You were denying it was going on, calling it a conspiracy theory. So obviously now you know it was wide open, and now you're worried about sleeper cells in our country that would have been left in by Biden.
Yeah.
Your brain dead president who was not in charge of anything.
Preach it, bro. While they were streaming across the border, it's all good. It's all good.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. But now they're worried about border security. All of a sudden, lefties are because wait a minute, sleeper cells could come in and murder me. Oh, maybe I should worry about this now. Yeah, okay. Man. Sure, you should. You should have worried about it all the time.
Correct, man. Got to get back.
Trying to take those. Are you going to now go when they pick up some sleeper cells, which they probably will? ICE. Are you going to protest them for removing them? We want sleeper cells in our country, please. They're human beings.
Yeah,
freaking nuts, dude.
Dude, do you see portions of the wall that are being built, dude? High and electrified, bro, and like made out of like crazy steel. Like it looks like something that is a very secure border. Yeah.
Oh no, I have not seen any of that. I'll check it out. But yeah,
dude, they're starting to. It's not like just that shimmy thing that they were doing, like where it was like these nice rusty steel things going up. It's like electrified and fucking like 45 feet.
Oh, wow.
And I'm pretty sure Mexico, the cartel, will be paying for it.
Let's put up Michael Burns' here his comment, which is fine. It's his opinion, but it doesn't stop the world from stopping Iran.
Israel are scumbags. They whine about their hospital being bombed by Iran, but they bombed something like 19 hospitals on the Gaza Strip.
Well, here's the difference. Hamas puts military targets underneath their hospitals on purpose. Does Israel do that? I don't think so.
Right.
You cannot like Israel. It's fine. But like what you're saying is ridiculous because Hamas intentionally puts military targets under civilian targets.
Correct.
Civilian, infrastructure, hospitals, all kinds of stuff. They do that on purpose so that Israel will bomb them and they'll go, oh, look, you're bombing our civilians. Yeah. Iran, on the other hand, is just bombing indiscriminately wherever they want. And Israel doesn't put military installations underneath their hospitals.
You got to tell it like it is, man. So the people that are fucking up here is the Palestinians and Hamas fucking using their people as shields and like trying to blame Israel for bombing military installations. That's what happens when you put fucking weapons and all that shit in hospitals and schools and all that jazz.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, their fucking leadership is warped. So and I forget who struck first. Hamas or Israel? Just
Israel's trying to expand its border. Israel left Gaza in 2008 and gave it to them. They're not trying to expand their border, sir. It's just, I know, it's so funny. Oh my God. Israel's trying to destroy Hamas, a terrorist organization that wants to destroy them. Period. That's what's happening.
Yeah, you can't talk to somebody who's sleeping through life in real time here, Mr. Gracey. He'll have to wake up on his own time. Mr. Michael, I thought you were smarter than that, dude.
All right. We can all have our own opinions. It's still all good. But anyway, moving on. So
opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, but some of them are stinky.
But then you have, like I said earlier, it's just like now all the lefties are worried about who's in the country. It's like, oh, okay, well, who let him in?
Hey now.
And you're fighting deportations.
Look who's coming to us live from Canada. Chad. Dolly.
What's up?
How are ya?
What
Good, how you
up?
been?
I've been pretty good, I guess.
Show 100, Dolly. Let's get your vibe up, lady. How's Canada
Congratulations.
treating you?
Sorry?
How's Canada treating you?
Oh, it is a shit show here.
That's what I was going to say. That's a loaded question.
Oh my God. So now they're saying in 10 years, no one is allowed to own a regular vehicle.
Yeah,
You
they're
have
trying
to
to do that here.
a car in 10 years.
Right.
Good luck with that.
All those vehicles that are digging for lithium are gas powered or diesel powered.
Yep.
All those children doing slave labor for pennies a day to get that lithium so that we can drive fucking $20,000 nuclear bombs. Because I don't know if you've seen one of those things blow up, but it's like a nuclear bomb.
Oh, when they catch on fire, it's ridiculous. Yeah,
it is ridiculous.
It takes
and
like 40,000 gallons of
boom
water.
once. They boom a couple of times.
Oh,
Big
sure.
boom.
Well, that's what they were trying to do here in the States, especially in California, had a mandate by 2035 you couldn't buy any new cars that were not electric. And
really?
Oh yeah, that was going on here, and then the green agenda wanted to try to do that nationwide. It wasn't going to happen, but that's the point. They wanted everyone to have electric cars, but they also want to ban mining of minerals, and everyone has to rely on China for batteries. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. And you're not doing anything. I'm sorry. Everyone can drive an electric car. You can drive the car that you want, but your electric car is not saving the fucking planet.
Correct.
Sorry. End of story. It's not. It's just not.
No. It's not. It's destroying the planet is what it's doing.
So dumb.
It's completely destroying the planet. It's yeah.
Well, I guess I'm destroying the planet with some people. I just bought a Tesla, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not part of the problem here. I'm part of the solution.
Good job. Yeah, good job.
No, they're great cars. I mean, if you want to buy one, go ahead. But like buying one because you think that you're doing this fucking great deed for the planet is bullshit.
No. I bought it because it's cool and it fucking drives itself. That's exactly why I bought it.
Exactly.
I wouldn't have bought
all that stuff is great. I agree.
I wouldn't have bought a Hyundai electric car, but yeah, the Tesla's got it going on. That's just their technology's phenoms. But Dolly, talk to me.
I pre-ordered one of these new Scouts. Have you seen those Scout Travelers?
Nissan Scout.
No, not a Nissan. It's a Scout. This is the car company.
No,
they were SUVs back in the 70s and 80s.
And cool.
Volkswagen bought it, and they've resurrected the brand, and they're making all electric version, but they're also making electric versions with a gas kicker motor, so you can put gas in it. The gas charges the batteries.
Hybrid.
Pretty cool looking though. I like them. I pre-ordered one. They don't come out till like 2028. So, but whatever.
Rock on. Anyway.
So I'm not opposed to the electric cars by any means, but this whole notion that you're going to save the world with them is just bullshit.
No, that's not what we're doing by it. We're just trying to get cheaper gas and cheaper electricity going on with that bad boy.
Well, here in California on July 1st, our gas prices are going up by 66 cents per gallon.
Holy testicle!
You guys have it cheap down there. You know what we pay per liter? Over $2 a liter.
Right.
Wait a second.
In Canada.
You're telling me Canada's still stuck on the liter?
Yes.
They've always been metric.
Yes.
No, I just want. It's so funny, man. Like America just came along and swung their big dick along and was like, we're gonna make a new measuring system, inches.
Wasn't that Jimmy Carter that did that?
They tried to. Yeah, so in the 70s in school they were trying to introduce the metric system because we were learning it and stuff. And it just didn't take. They did it for a few years and everyone was like, okay, we're done with this.
Yeah.
You can't measure your dick in centimeters, dude. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise that'd be like 35 centimeters, which is like 3 inches.
The 6 inches.
Oh, I keep forgetting Mama Gracey's on. I gotta watch my mouth. Sorry, Dolly. Go ahead.
Come on. She's sitting in the green room.
Yeah. So Dolly, what's going on? My girl, talk to me. Are you coming to visit us in America anytime soon?
I actually just got back from San Francisco. Middle of March, I guess. I went down for a week and cruised around down San Francisco.
Nice.
Threw my wedding ring into the into the ocean. And
oh
my goodness. You should have mailed it to me. Send it back. I love it. The heart of the ocean. It's
You
like
know
the
what? I actually
Titanic.
tried to give it to a homeless woman, and she told me to fuck off.
Well, of course. There you go.
Wow.
There's the homeless in California.
Yeah, but it was
Here's an expensive ring. Fuck you.
It was a beautiful place. It was absolutely gorgeous, and it was the first time I've seen driverless cars. That was bizarre.
Oh yeah, the taxis and stuff.
How
yeah,
weird is it?
Wild.
It's crazy. You can rent them. You can drive them around. You know, up in Canada, we're told we're given these maps that there's human feces everywhere in San Francisco. It's one of the cleanest cities I've ever been to. It's beautiful. I mean,
yeah. Well, they've cleaned it up. They've recently cleaned it up. Like it was getting really crappy for a while. Shitty, no pun intended. And they cleaned it up when G came to town. When Chairman G came to town, they cleaned it up really well. And I think they've kind of kept that going. So I'm actually encouraged to hear that. You know, it's still in California.
It's beautiful. It's just
beautiful. Yeah. It's an amazing city. It's an amazing city. It should be one of the best cities in the world.
Yeah.
Chad, but how freeing is it to just be able to go and shit in the street?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
What
were they wiping with is my question. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they just wiping? At least they're not littering then. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to throw
not
away.
littering.
You just lick it off, I'm sure.
In the street.
I was just walking up the street here a couple of weeks ago, and there was a man about 20 feet ahead of me, and he just dropped his pants and started shitting.
Oh, yeah. It is fucking
didn't even know. I just crossed the road and
yeah, what do you do in that situation?
I the fetal position and prayed to a God I didn't believe in.
Okay, B.
Yes, because you can't even ask for a courtesy flush in that scenario because there's nowhere to flush it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, it's so gross. That's unbelievable.
My goodness. I would have pulled up a chair next to him, Dolly, and started shitting right next to him, been like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on here?
Yeah,
pleasure to meet you here."
Great.
But I'm on my way to Europe.
Dude, what the fuck?
I think I'm going to be moving to Europe. I've found a safe way in to get citizenship.
I was going to bring that up because I know at one point we were kind of talking on Instagram and you were like, "I'm fucking out of here. I'm done. I'm leaving." And
yeah, I am done. Yeah.
Okay. But you hadn't left yet. So you're still working on a way to get back.
I am. Yeah. Yeah. When you're doing shit like this, when shit like this happens, and it doesn't happen to women much, but it does happen to women. And I got everything taken from me. I got fucking robbed. And so, you know what? I was so busy looking at the big picture. You got to look at the small picture. You got to put the small pieces back together first before you get the big picture back together.
Yeah.
So, you know, so I'm getting it together. Yeah. And Romania is a really easy way to get into Europe right now. They'll give you a 90-day visa and they'll allow you to apply for citizenship in Europe.
Interesting.
While you're under that visa in Romania. And that's what I mean, European.
I didn't hear the country, Dolly. You broke up. What country is that?
Yeah.
So, Romania. Gotcha.
It's like a European citizenship. So I can go back to Norway.
Yeah.
I can go back to Norway, and it
as long as it's European and not Eurashit, then we're good.
Yeah, as
you know
long as
I'm
not anywhere near that Middle East shit show right now, I don't really care.
Yeah, I hear that.
Right.
I get it. These little countries like Yemen saying, "You better watch out because we're going to get involved." What if they got a couple pop guns and maybe a stick of dynamite?
Well, the Houthis were funded by Iran, but that's all getting cut off. Like
it's just ridiculous, you know. Like
the Houthis were funded by Iran through USAID. We all know how that story goes.
So Dolly, you're referring. You said you lost everything. So what? Your divorce was horrible. Like, because I'm asking that question because I've met several women here in California that are just getting fucking reamed. Their kids are being taken from them. They're going through the most horrendous thing that I've ever heard of. In quotes here. It's crazy.
Everything. I actually, before I left San Francisco, I sold the equipment in my gym. And I didn't trust him. This has been going on for about 2 years.
Right.
I didn't trust him. So I got him to sign a contract saying that I could still work at my gym. It's still my gym. And I could do personal training out of it. So I had quite a few people sign up with me before I left to San Francisco to get training done from me. And when I got back, I wasn't feeling very good. I thought I've gone through 4 international airports. I've got a cold. It's not a big deal. But by the 4th day, I couldn't breathe.
You're not spreading around the new variant of COVID, are you, Dolly?
It could possibly be that, John. We couldn't tell. But it turned out It was double pneumonia. My skin was gray. By the time I finally phoned an ambulance because nobody would take me to the hospital.
Oh my God.
That's not good.
So I was sitting at 40% oxygen for about 3 days. And so there was permanent damage done to my pituitary gland, my thyroid, my cervical spine. And I got home, and that day,
Dolly, this is a celebration show.
You know
Don't
what?
bring me down here,
good.
lady.
Everything's
Are you
turned around.
healing at
Everything's
least?
turned around.
Okay,
I
good,
But
good.
I ate my
Thank
humble
God.
pie, and it tasted like dog shit. But you know what? It's okay because sometimes you have to eat your humble pie.
Absolutely.
Better than
You
human
know what?
shit.
Much
You know what I'm
better,
saying?
much
Dog
better,
shit's
a
always.
little bit healthier too. I think the macronutrients are better than that.
All right, we're talking about the attributes of different
Dolly.
kinds of feces. Great. It's
Yeah.
a great show. It's 100.
Show 100,
So anyway,
baby.
well,
So I got home and
Dolly.
he told me that I was no longer welcomed in the gym and I was no longer welcome to train people in the gym. And he took it away from me.
Wow.
And
Jesus.
I filed for separation, and he called my lawyer a goof, and he
It sounds like you need backup, Dolly. I will be flying stat right after the show to Canada to open up that
you
gym
are
and
a
get you
good
back
man,
in.
but I don't want it. I don't fucking
Yes,
want it.
ma'am. I'm gonna take my electric jet because I want to save the world while flying over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ruin the environment while
Maybe
doing
you
it.
can borrow one of that. What's her name? The little girl that's got like 9 of them. You know, the one that's always preaching about. Yes,
Greta Thunberg?
with her 9 there,
Oh,
Jess,
God,
that's always
Greta.
preaching about carbon.
Dare
Well, she's
you?
not talking about the
Sorry.
environment more.
Sorry.
Now she's she's all about Palestine. So she was on a flotilla. She got arrested by Israel and then sent back. She said she got kidnapped by Israel, but they immediately sent her back to Europe. So I guess that's not kidnapping. I don't know, whatever.
Listen, I'm all for people on the spectrum voicing their opinion, but Greta, fucking take a seat, man.
How about all of these idiots plant a few trees because we're all carbon-based species?
Exactly.
Everything on this planet is carbon-based. Every
Oh.
single thing is on this planet is
Carbon
carbon-based.
dioxide is not a pollutant.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Nope.
It is a gas of life.
It
Yes,
actually
it
makes
is. It is 100%.
Yeah, baby.
Go plant some fucking trees and we'll solve the problem. But they don't. They do all this, and I hate using this word, but they do all this retarded bullshit.
Mhm.
And
Hey now, the R word.
It just drives me nuts because everything they're doing is wrong. It's contradicting itself.
Yeah.
You know, no more
Agreed.
gas-powered vehicles, but we're going to use gas-powered vehicles to dig up the lithium, and we're going to give these little kids pennies a day to carry this lithium out of these holes. Meanwhile, we're disrupting the core, and I don't know if your friend Flat Earth Bob has anything to say about that.
Oh boy. Yeah.
But
Flat Earth Dave.
you know, what are they going to dig right through the earth then? I mean, you know, like it's ridiculous. There's so many other options available, but they won't even.
I'm still working on clawing my way through the ice shelf of Antarctica and trying to see what the other worlds are on
Come on now.
the ice wall. My bad.
Apparently that ice
Come
wall
on
has
now.
increased in thickness and depth by 1.7 gigatons or something over the last year.
Oh wow!
Bigger.
I keep telling all the women I'm with that I increase in thickness.
No, but
and
the
depth,
Antarctic ice sheet is literally increased in volume by like millions and millions of tons of ice. Anyway,
dude.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy though? But I mean, like we've been like worried about global warming and all this shit, and like you said, it's replenishing itself like
It happens.
over
It's
there.
happened over the millions of years. Look, when the dinosaurs lived, the oxygen levels were too high in the atmosphere for human beings to live.
Mhm.
There was too much oxygen. That's why they grew so big.
That's right.
It's
Dolly.
the Earth actually pivots a couple of degrees every, I believe it's every year or so. It actually pivots a bit. That's why you get climate change. That is the reason why you get a climate change.
Well,
it's not because we're driving vehicles that are polluting the air or jet streams or chemical sprays or whatever.
Yeah.
It's because the Earth is doing what it's supposed to do.
Earth
It's
does
just
what it
doing
does.
what it's doing.
Doctor.
It's doing what it's doing.
I always say the climate changes. We all agree on that.
Absolutely,
The climate
of course it
changes,
does.
but
It's
we're
changed.
not doing much of anything to fucking help it change.
No, and you know what? It's just Mother Nature doing her trip, and you should just let her do what she's gonna do. I mean,
boom,
yeah,
We all
shakalaka.
know what.
Dolly, I don't want to keep the. I'm going to keep you in the green room here and
sure,
bring you
guys.
back. So
For
hang
sure, I'll
out
be
there for
there.
a little bit.
Cool.
See you guys. Congratulations.
Rock on.
Thank you very much.
We're We're keeping this moving. Show 100. Dolly, Skiles, everybody going through some shit at her.
Dolly.
With
As
her
I said, I know
poor
3
Dolly.
women here that have had their kids taken in the divorce courts, and everything has been taken from them. Because you used to think that like divorce courts were always, weighted towards the women and the guys got fucked. I don't know if it's like a liberal state thing or what's going on, but like these women have been destroyed by the courts. Lying judges, lying lawyers on the other side, like and taking their kids from them. It's fucking wild what I've heard, some of the stories. And it's sad.
Robert Plant said it best. Lying, cheating, stealing. That's all you seem to do. He's talking about the ladies. Wow. Messing around every guy in town. Don't get me going here, Chad. I'm on a roll here, baby. I don't know what we're doing. I'm going to bring on our next guest here, Miss Gina Morrell.
Congratulations. Happy 100th episode. Amazing.
Thank you.
How excited are you guys?
Very. It's freaking great.
Pumped.
Thank you.
Can't you feel my excitement coming across, Gina?
I can, especially when you did the magic trick and just poof, vanished.
I know. I was saying to John earlier, I don't know, you probably may have heard me, but I said I envy Gina because she got out of California. You're in Dallas, right?
I am Dallas, Texas. I'm so happy here. I was in California for 17 years and I never thought I would leave. I moved there from the East Coast like you, Chad, and just when California was great, there was no place else I would ever want to be.
It used to be a great place. I mean, in many ways it still is, but it's being run into the ground, but yeah.
Yeah. So it feels so good to be in Dallas now. And I really love it.
Very cool.
Talk to me about the weather there. Not to get too exciting here, but is it fucking dry heat, crazy hot?
So it's been in the 90s and it's been considerably humid, especially, coming from Southern California where, and I mean, it really is the perfect weather there. However, I don't mind the heat. I hear it's going to get a lot more intense as we get more into the summer, like July and August. And I think it even goes into September, October here, like triple digits every day, no break, 100 million % humidity. So I haven't been here for that yet. I guess talk to me in the fall and I'll let you know. But right now I actually don't mind it. It's still pretty nice.
The hottest show live ever did was in Austin, Texas in '95, outside obviously, and it was 100 degrees at night and about 100% humidity on stage.
Oh,
it was fucking brutal.
How'd you drum in that?
What were you?
Well, I had ice towels on me, and it was like a big fan. I was just trying to like not overheat. It was a fucking crazy show.
Holy
nuts.
Dude, I couldn't even imagine. So did they have like fans or something trying to like not fans trying to blow you, but like real fans like blowing air on you?
Both things were happening, but
yes. Show 100, folks. Comedy, let's go. Gina, so happy to have you back on. I've been catching some of your drum videos. I did not know you were that talented.
You're getting better. You're definitely progressing.
I am. I love it. I just do it for fun. So once I kind of got settled here in Dallas, I'm taking lessons again. And, I shared this story with both of you the last time I was a guest on your show. And it is the Chad Gracey that got me so fascinated with drums and drumming. And it just took me 20 years to finally pick up some sticks and give it a go. But I love it.
Better late than never. That's great.
For sure. Better late than never. You might have to give my godson a drum lesson there, Gina. He's picking up the sticks now. Chad is his favorite drummer.
Video's precious.
So cool.
It's so great. I love how it's
so cool.
That's right.
He goes,
he's so observant. He's
eyes
like,
closed.
eyes closed. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm up there like, that's great.
You feel it. You just feel it.
Yeah. You got to roll with it. So how are the people in Texas? That's probably like the best part of Texas. The people over there, the freedom.
It's great. The people here, I mean, there definitely is that, I don't know if it's Southern hospitality or Texan, but definitely coming from living in LA where wherever you would meet somebody, you just know they were looking at you like, who do you know? What can you do for me?
Yes.
And here in Dallas, it is the exact opposite. Like, oh, I need to introduce you to so and so. They would love, you know, your styling help, or your, you know, who do you need to meet? And it's just, people are great here. It's really a really friendly place. It has a great vibe. There's a lot of different pockets of the city where you can get, you know, if you want something more like artsy or more urban or cosmopolitan, like it's really not country at all. Like,
Yeah.
We
The
played
Lone
in
Star
Deep
State.
Ellum a bunch of times. There's a bunch of venues down there, so we played there a few times. And
Very
that's a cool little
cool.
neighborhood. Yeah,
it is. Yes.
So much history in that neck of the
Oh,
woods.
right. With the JFK assassination. And,
JFK, yeah, the Alamo, yeah, a lot going on there. So we just found out, I think a couple weeks ago, Gina, I don't know if you know this, but JFK is still alive.
Well, we were told.
Well,
JFK Jr. is still alive, and JFK was not assassinated. This is according to one of our guests, Nadine. So, yeah.
One of our guests. Oh, we got a banger coming on too, from Nadine's suggestion, coming on July 1st. That'll be a fun episode. He's running for the sheriff of I think some part of Florida, but yeah, heavily into QAnon as well, but hip to the world, if you know what I'm saying.
We'll see.
Well, if he's still running around, I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you could style the sheriff department if he gets over, takes over. You could come up with some cool new uniforms. Yeah.
And how's
rock on, Gina? No, I was just gonna thank her for coming on and kind of move the show along, get to another guest, and like bring everybody on at the end. But
I was gonna say, how's business?
It's great. Dallas actually is a perfect place for fashion and style. You know, both men and women still dress up to go out. So it's
you do have that California casual thing going on here, right? I mean, California, everyone's really casual. No one really,
especially coastal California, flip flops and all that, and it's great, and that's a lifestyle, and that's authentic to them. But Dallas is also a great place. It's fun to get dressed up and go out.
Very cool.
Thank you for asking, and thank you for having me. What an honor.
Absolutely.
Happy 100 to 100 more.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Gina. And we're going to come visit you out there. So hopefully we have an invite.
Yeah, and then maybe Chad and I can finally do some drumming together. That's right. Amazing.
Yes, love it. The one and only Gina Morrell, ladies and gentlemen. She was a fun person. Glad she's doing well in Texas. That's awesome.
I'm envious. I gotta stay here till my girls turn 18. So.
Couple more years.
They're 11, so 7.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna go somewhere fun, dude, and this is gonna be a long one because I think it was our longest podcast ever.
That's right.
The one, the only, Rod Bland.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, Rod, you were our longest podcast to date, and it was great. We had a freaking amazing time. Thanks for coming back.
Happy 100, and I feel like I was so just running off at the mouth about how great you are as a drummer and the work you did. But before we get started, I just have one question.
Yes, sir.
Rotolo's Pizza. Did they hook you up?
No, they didn't. Don't start, John. Don't start.
My bad.
Get me the link, and I'm like, Chad's gonna be mad that his boy's not here, and it's your fault.
My bad, bro. My fault.
I've been thinking about this the last couple of days.
Talk to me.
This is for Chad and John. I think you'll agree with me. Live should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and the gentleman in the Bass Pro Shop hat definitely deserves a full-on induction. And it didn't work with guns the way it should have, but like, you personally as a drummer have contributed so much to the drumming community that you should be recognized for your efforts and your talent. And so this is my one put Chad over moment today, because I'm pretty sure it's like a limited conversation, but you deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Agreed.
It'd be great. I would not say no to that. It's We'll see down the road if we get nominated for it.
Yeah.
Rod, I've called it numerous times, my man. I said that's gonna be when we finally get the 4 original members from Live back on stage, the latest, because they're 100% getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And of course, the original members have to perform when they do. So that is the latest we will see one of the best bands ever rocking again in person.
I mean, you're on my playlist every other day. There's something from the first 2 records that always pop up. And thank you for making the video of Ghost. I love.
Well, thank you.
The groove and man, that shit's amazing.
Thank you, man.
Sexy song, bro.
Yeah, and who's the background vocalist?
What the hell was her name? She was an artist on Jennifer. She was an artist in a band on Radioactive Records, and so our president put her Jennifer.
I looked it up earlier, and I'd probably need more caffeine, but just she that little bit of what she did just made that song even more sexy, in my opinion.
Sexy and like her vocal was really haunting and sexy.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many times I've jerked off to that song. I'm just saying.
You were going to take this.
We all know it.
Didn't Chad's mama already get on you about watching your mouth?
She's listening.
I just saw the real time post comments. Come on, Al.
She gave me carte blanche to go wacky on this show.
Okay.
She said, "John, show 100. Let's go. Your mouth has no filter today."
Okay. All right. It's your show. I'm just a guest.
Look at me lying to you on the stage. What's going on, man? How's Memphis kickboxing? We still rocking and rolling?
Actually, I'm going to teach 5:30 today and some classes tomorrow. Getting ready to go to New York to do another Antone's 50th anniversary performance.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in New York. Okay, it's at the Lincoln Center. It's Sunday.
Dude.
This Sunday. I come in Saturday. I think through LaGuardia, and there's something going on later that night.
Damn it, dude! I wish I would have known earlier. I would be there,
show.
bro.
You can make it.
What time's it start? I have work till 6:30.
Yeah, I think it starts a little bit,
man.
Around 7:30.
I work for the Lord. I have a chapel over on Barnegat Bay.
That's good.
Thank you, sir.
I'm kind of like pulling back. I'm not going to go far with that. I'm just going to let John have it.
Slim Shady.
But no, 7:30. Jimmy Vaughn is going to be there. Sue Foley, Benny Turner. I'm playing double drums with Jay Moeller. This is again a continuation of what we did in April. We filmed an episode of Boston City Limits.
Nice.
With Jimmy and Benny Turner, Bobby Rush, and Kingfish, and Grace Bowers, dude, she rocks on guitar.
Grace Bowers, I'll check her out.
Yeah, she's like a young kid, like 18, that's gonna terrorize the world on guitar.
Dude, Rod, I'm really upset that I'm gonna miss this, dude. I wish I would have known earlier, dude. I would have figured out a way to take off, but I can't just call out now and be like, "Oh, I'm sick."
Yeah, especially if we're on the internet talking to each other. Oh, how convenient that I won't be able to come to work Sunday.
Rotolo got sick.
Hey, what's going on with you, Chad? You got anything in the studio? Are you working? Or you got any new music for me to steal ideas from? I'm sorry, inspiration.
I've been. We all borrow and steal from each other, right?
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna make more. I'm going back in July with my kids to so I'll make more drum videos. But I have one more video to come out. It's called "Appetite" from the Gracey Few. And, Chad Taylor and I have been talking about maybe doing some stuff. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. But
breaking news.
You have the best hype man in Rotolo. You know that, right?
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, between him and Bill Hines,
dude.
I got two great hype men.
Yeah. Dude, the sky's the limit, man. Not many podcasts get to show 100, and not many podcasts get to show 100 on a trajectory like we are on right now, Mr. Rod Bland. We've had special guests like you, Gina, like a full gamut of people, man. It's just picking up. The audience is growing. People are spreading the word. It's just a fun time, man.
That's great. Continued success. Hopefully, I will be around for episode 200. 300.
You know you are.
Speaking of 100, yeah, this is the year BB King's centennial. He'd have been 100, and we're doing some stuff in conjunction with the museum here in Memphis. The museum's in his home state of Mississippi, but they're doing a hologram show, and the director of the museum showed me like a little bit of footage for an ad that they did. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, "Do you gotta turn this off? I can't deal with this right now."
That's crazy.
So they did a show in Chicago in June for the Blues Fest, and I think everyone's like playing basically with the in-ears live with some like this.
Wow,
that's what I've been told. I'm looking forward to this. It's gonna be like a street fest in Memphis on Beale. I'm going to put together a project to play a few songs. One of them I know I want to do because no one in Memphis does it. When Love Comes to Town, the U2 song he did.
Great song.
Yo.
When BB used to do it with Boss, it was like rapid fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, what? So we're gonna do the original Sun Studio recorded version, like nice and mellow, nice little groove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there you have it.
That's cool.
Rock on.
I was gonna say that, I remember there was a bunch of hologram concerts going on a bunch of years ago, like maybe 10 years ago. I'm sure that technology has friggin' progressed into something amazing.
I'm afraid as to like how eerily cool it's gonna be. Yeah. I think it was Tupac that had a hologram show.
The first one.
So there's no telling.
They made Tupac a little too jacked as a hologram, though. I got to say, like his arms were fucking jacked, like yours, Rod.
Yeah, just
don't make me flex over there.
They're a little deflated right now. I got to take these to ATC and move some weight.
Pump them up.
Easy. But they were probably factoring in that it's been a few years since Pac passed, so they're like, let's age him up,
Oh, sure, yeah.
Give him some biceps because Pac was always in good shape. It is what it is. Much like you, Smokestack. You look like you.
Come on
ready
now,
to fight for the title.
Little bit, brother. I mean, in my weight class, I can't take on anybody above. But yeah, I'm a little lean type of machine.
I mean, if Andy Kaufman was still here, you two could be tag team in the WWE. This would be great. Chad and I would be either the announce team, or one of us would be like the Jimmy Hart or Bobby the Brain Heenan for you two. It'd be just like a shit show. It'd be the greatest thing ever.
Rock on.
Sounds fun to me.
Would I play would I play the villain or the good guy? What do you think here?
You gotta be the villain. You gotta be a chicken shit heel. The guy that as soon as his back is turned, you run, waffle him in the back and run and go hide in the corner. Or when the referee catches you doing something, you go, "No, I didn't do that. That's not me. Come on.
Not me.
Look at this
Come
face.
on now. It was AI. It was a hologram.
And then you'll say it was Rod. Rod did it. Rod.
Blame it.
Yes. Rod and I get confused all the time.
Sometimes I have hair, sometimes I don't. We both wear glasses. It's a thing. We like pizza.
I love it. Yes, dude. I'm telling you, dude, if you go into Rotolo's Pizza and do not get that free freaking pizza for life, man, something's going wrong.
Even though I know a girl that's a GM of two of the stores, let's just go ahead and say something's wrong because there ain't been nothing free but grief from one of the bartenders. Hi, if you're watching.
Yo, Rob. So as we all have known for years, New York City has been the pizza mecca capital of all right, so
where are you sending me? I got 2.5 days to completely not give a crap about my diet, been trying to get down to 225. So where am I going?
Gotta have cheat days. Cheat days.
They're called cheat weeks.
Well, hold on. I
Cheat
just
weeks.
found
That's fine.
cheat weeks.
Or as The Rock would call them, a case of the fuckets. Sorry, Mother Gracey. I apologize. We have not formally met. I apologize. So
she'll be okay.
She gave us carte blanche, Rod.
She don't know me.
True.
He looks like a nice young man. I don't know what's wrong with all the words coming out of his mouth.
No, but I heard that New Haven, Connecticut is now the pizza capital of the world. And if you're like me, my mind was blown. I'm like, New Haven, Connecticut.
I don't know anything good that comes out of Connecticut. No offense.
Chad, you're right.
All, the men and women of Connecticut, but like, what are they known for?
Exactly. That was my thought when I was hearing it. I was like, New Haven, Connecticut. I didn't even know they were on the map, to be honest. But now all of a sudden they're the pizza capital.
I think his highest scores in New Haven at one of those places. I forget the name of it, but where's he going to go in New York, John? He's asking you for advice.
Yeah, it's not like you text me on a regular basis to tell me these things,
dude. Right when you get out of the Port Authority, dude, there's a 7-Eleven right on the corner there that has the best pizza on the planet, dude. Sparrows. That's right, dude.
We used to have that at the mall and in the malls here in Memphis. I'm good. I'm good on all the.
I just went to this mall here in Mission Viejo. They're putting a Sbarro's in. I was like, what the fuck? This is from the 80s and the 90s. Like, they're finally just getting the Sbarro's here in California.
I thought that company folded.
So did I.
Away. Yeah. I'm looking at this comment here. It says John's a grower, not a shower.
And that is the truth, bro. Preach it to the choir, man.
This is you have the damnedest podcast, you two. Fans.
You know how we roll here, Rod, can I say this? When are you going to come on for another full appearance, dude? Because we got to go legendary like we did last time, dude. Like, seriously, we had such a blast with you, dude, that we need to do this not like rapid style like we're doing, and we got to sit you down for another 2 hours.
Chad knows how to get a hold of me. Whenever you're available and I'm available, it'd be my honor to come back and talk with you two.
Sweet. Let's do this, dude. We're going to send you some dates after the show, man. I forgot how much fun you are, man. And I just seriously, dude, I want to sit here and spit with you all day.
By the way,
baby.
Over the top's coming out. I turn the hat
over
around.
The top.
Tell your mom don't look, but check out the shirt.
There you go.
Memphis says fuck. Let's go.
You get a kick out of that, John.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah.
All day. Rod, tell them again this Sunday where they could check you out in New York City, dude. And I'm sorry I can't be there. Please let me know next time sooner.
My bad, John. I'm sorry. I apologize. I will be at the Lincoln Center with the Antones 50th anniversary, featuring Jimmy Vaughn and Sue Foley, Benny Turner, and a host of other musicians and singers. And Mike Buck is playing drums. Jay Muller's playing drums. I'm going to play drums, and we'll figure out some to do. Notice how I censored myself. Yeah?
Good job.
All right, y'all be good.
Hang on. 1 minute. I'm asking Bill where the best pizza in New York is.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah.
He says John's on Bleecker.
Don Pepe.
Again?
John's on Bleecker.
Bro.
John's on Bleecker. All right, cool.
Or Angelo's.
Or Angelo's.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm typing this up now. All right.
Bleecker. I think that's the village. Rod. Be good, my man. We're getting you on soon. I'm going to send you some dates after the show, dude. Thank you so much, dude. The one and only Rod Bland.
Now Jamie
and gentlemen.
Detroit pizza is the best. Come on. Detroit style. Come on.
Jamie. She's a comedian, dude. Don't listen to her. And look who we have here. Why did we not have Mr. Chad Taylor come on and say hello for episode 100? Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
He might be working.
Dude, you want me to do that live, bro? I was going to say, you can't distract me like that live. Come on now. All of a sudden, this show will go off the rails. There we go. Tupac was one Pac. Didn't he lose one of his balls in a gunfight? Jamie Michelle with the stinger. We freaking love you. Jamie, you should be on this show, by the way. Why did we not send you a link?
And then she's like, I don't know what talk about. Like, what do you think we talk about? Just go with the flow, man. We flow.
Exactly. You ready for this, Chad? You're for off the wall conversation, Mr. Blaster Joe, what's going on? So this dude we met on Happy Gilmore
nice.
2 set. We were
That's
extras
what
on
you're
there.
saying. Okay.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
what
met
you're
him on the
saying.
subway when I was an extra in Sex of the City, and then he got
Not
a part on
exactly.
there. I met him while I
Uh-oh.
was blowing a dude behind the Subbusters. No, go ahead. I'm
Well,
sorry,
I
Joe.
remember we met in Union Square bathroom, and
Yeah.
I had a hard time zipping up, and you gave me some lube
Yeah.
to help get the zipper.
Don't confuse me with your father there, Joe. Well, don't
We have
forget
a something
that.
about Mary incident where gets the nuts tied in the
Well, you know,
testicles in the zipper.
pretty much. He had something back there that he already had from something else he did earlier in the day, so it was nice soiled lube. So
Wait, so Joe, let me start this off, dude, because so again, we met in New York City, and then I got him a little part in Happy Gilmore 2. But this guy has me cracking up like 2 days ago, Chad. He's been talking to me about doing a podcast separate from this one, and we were kind of like spitballing ideas about shit. And I'm like, he had me dying laughing for probably about an hour and a half 2 nights ago. So Joe, don't slow down on me here, dude. Keep it up, man. Talk about your gay dad's favorite band. What was it?
Well, he was into
The Village People, dude. Seriously,
so.
this is.
But I don't know. I mean, I've been in this right-wing echo chamber for what, 45 minutes, and I can't believe I haven't vomited yet. I mean, you guys just shit all over global warming, and you're gonna have a QAnon guest on soon. I mean, what the hell?
We already had her on.
Why don't you just start doing adrenochrome right in front of me?
Hey, if I could mainline that shit, I would. But.
You know? Yeah, you're in the Hollywood industry, basically. I mean, have you ever seen anybody do it?
Me personally, no.
Yeah.
But you've seen somebody do adrenochrome.
No, I've never seen anybody do adrenochrome.
Exactly.
Listen, dude, we're mainlining adrenochrome every day of the week. We're also sucking the blood from babies. That's what we do on this right-wing podcast.
Wouldn't surprise me. You know, you probably got stashed.
Joe's a little.
One of them IVs.
Joe's a little lefty from a little state called Louisiana. That's where his accent comes from, right, Joe?
No, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh,
you know,
my bad.
It's like 95,000 degrees out there, and you guys act like this is all just happening because of some planet shift. No, if we all got, you know, like John F. K. Jr. said 5 years ago, if gasoline costs 14 something a gallon, then we'd all be forced to buy EVs, and that'd be great for the climate. You know,
for his bank account.
No, he was being serious.
The only problem is we don't have enough electricity in the country to run all those EVs. And no one's building new plants.
That's right.
How do we do that? How's it work?
Yo, here's
case.
a serious thing though. Elon Musk said that he could do with 100 square miles that he could power the entire United States with solar energy. 100 square mile radius of solar energy. I thought that was like brilliant, and like why is that not being done?
Here's the problem with it. The lefties will block them from doing it because of the environment.
Well, yes and no.
Like, it takes up too much land. There's a tortoise that's going to be killed.
Right. But no,
right.
I want to agree, but I can't agree.
You're confused.
You know, it's just goes against my lefty.
He's playing a character.
Look at Jamie Michelle's comment here. Put it up.
I know she's probably getting sick of this.
Gotcha.
AOC. Well, right now the UK is crust stopping clouds with aluminum.
Yeah, that's going to work out well.
Well, it was awfully cool the last couple of months. I think that had something to do with it, you know.
That will see. I mean,
I was like, all right, good way to go, UK, saving the world from us.
Let's block out the sun.
Exactly.
I mean, I think the sun is fake anyway, dude. I'm going on Flat Earth Dave's path here. We're in a firmament, fucking Antarctica.
We never asked Flat Earth Dave about the climate and how that goes with Flat Earth. How the fuck does that all work?
Very true. Well, you know what it is, Chad? I think he's probably one of those guests that's probably like a one and done because he could get all his like facts out in real time. But like if you brought him on a second time and we could debunk him like in real time, I don't think he'd be as like cool of a storyteller.
A whole agenda going. I mean, like a whole presentation ready to go. I was like, oh my God.
Me either. This guy had a laser fucking pointer and everything, man. Joe, you missed the show. It was crazy.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
I would hate to be that guy. Did you like what's your gender exactly, John? Because I'm seeing like you look like you're built like a 13-year-old boy. I mean, is that like your?
Yes, you got it right. I'm a boy, so you got the gender right.
Like
Go ahead, keep going.
I don't know, forever 13.
I'm hung like a 40-year-old man, though. If you know what I'm saying. My third leg is hitting my toes.
Balls, though, right?
Hey now.
Well,
that's right. They're drooping low. They're drooping low. They are. I throw them over my shoulder like a continental soldier. Do your balls hang low? Yeah, man.
Mine don't. I actually am scrunching them up right now because I got too much stuff going on down there, and it's 95 degrees.
For sure. When you get scared, your balls kind of
track them inside your body.
I feel you,
man. Like just bring them in.
You guys are coming at me with your ad hominem attacks. That's all you guys have. You guys have.
Now we've gone to personal attacks. See, because we have no argument.
You know.
Joe, you know we love you. It's all jokes here, my man. Tell him about your latest terrorist plot. Where do you plan to blow up next?
He's a sleeper cell. I knew it.
Really?
Here we go.
You just want me to get a knock on the door, huh? By some alphabet
What Tesla shop do you want to blow up to save the planet?
Well, somebody's going to get swatted tonight, and it's not going to be me.
Oh,
no, please don't do that.
Okay, John. Get ready for it. Have everything under
Dude,
lock
this is
and
what
key.
I was...
They can get you, you know, better not get jumpy.
Red team go, red team go. You heard who's about to swap me. Send the police, send the police.
Just do it. I'll admit it. You know, that's a lefty thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not too proud to do it. I don't know where the good man Chad
You are a proud boy, though.
Make sure that people don't know that, but you.
Hey, keep it locked down, baby.
Right. Yeah, we got to watch out for wackos like you know. Threatening swatting us. We got to make sure our address is unknown here. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe, tell them where you're going to be debuting next. What movie is coming out that you were starring in July 25th or June 25th?
Collective tonight in their improv jam.
Sweet.
You know.
Nice.
You should come too. They
Are you going to do more of this dry stick humor that you got going on here?
You just don't get it. No, I'm not. I'm going to be talking lefty politics.
Sweet.
I'm trying to get people to,
so you'll be talking,
getting various sing-alongs and, just be a very joyful, compassionate improv show.
Well, let's see if we'll get Soros to send some people out there that are paid.
Right. Jokes are unimportant here. It's just really about
that's right.
Joy.
Content.
Enjoy.
Joe, you got to release the tight stick that's up your ass, my man, and realize that the right side is the best side.
I guess. I come from an all right-wing family, and all I do is I get on the phone, we just argue. So
everybody come on, YMCA, your dad's favorite band. I'm going with you here.
Sorry, my mom
Chad,
is texting
I'm being
right
serious
now.
here.
Hyperbole. That's all I hear.
Chad, have you ever heard of somebody's favorite band being the Village People, dude? This is what got me laughing with Joe the other night. He was telling me that his father's favorite band was the Village People. And I'm like, dude, maybe your dad needs to come out of the closet because nobody's favorite band is the Village People.
Trump, he's a big, he's big into that. So if you're calling my dad gay, I guess your guy Trump's gay.
I was gonna say Trump's big into Village People.
Yeah, YMCA. That's like his favorite song, dude. So
that is his favorite song.
In between the lines, that's what I'm getting. Trump's gay.
My grandfather liked Frankie Lane. Do I think he smoked some poles here and there? I don't know, but the Village People, dude, come on.
My dad's favorite song was in the Navy, so he'd be working on cars.
And in the Army, he was. Don't ask, don't tell. That's why he liked the Navy. That was their policy for a long
Yeah,
time.
kind of like you. Just quietly,
you know what I'm saying?
still in the closet, not coming out. Even though
Just
I know
blowing guys
firsthand
behind closed doors.
how you are. You know?
Yeah, man. I don't mind it. I'll take one in the tailpipe, one in the mouth.
Like
it's
all
all
good,
dude.
Republicans in Congress, just gay as can be. Lindsey Graham. Let's start with
AOC.
him.
You got
Lindsey,
my number.
Lindsey Graham's not gay. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, sure. Whatever you're saying.
Joe, is your number still 911? Alrighty then. Joe, let them know. Can they find you at the Brooklyn Comedy?
The Brooklyn Comedy Collective.
Yes. You're going to be there tonight, improving it up?
No. Well, not.
Oh, I thought you said that.
No.
Yes, but no. Got it.
Gotcha.
It's more just preaching, the good word of far leftism.
Oh, so you're becoming a priest.
It might make people laugh.
I knew you were.
It's not the point.
Yeah. What is the point?
He's got to pour the Kool-Aid out.
Like just
so they can drink
it. Positivity, joy, compassion, hugs all around.
Yes.
We got to keep the terrorists in the country. We
Everyone's
can't.
equal except you guys. You just spread hate and inequality.
No, how dare you, dude? We joke around on the show, but we spread love and truth
in the country, man. We can't get them out.
The one and only Blast Star, Joe, thank you for your appearance here, dude. We'll have you on in the future. It was fun. You want to say goodbye to the gracious audience?
No, because they're just like you, a bunch of right-wing nut jobs. So.
And the one and only Joe there. Yeah, baby. He's fun. He's fun, dude. I don't know if he's serious. I don't know if he's joking, but dude, he had me crying, laughing for about an hour and a half 2 days ago. And a lot of my jokes were about his gay father fucking loving the Village People as their favorite band. I'm like, dude, if that was your dad's favorite band and your mother and father are no longer together, he might want to tell you something.
I guess Trump's saving grace is that he's, fucking Melania. He's fucking Melania.
Dude, fucking like, exactly. That dude's probably listening to the Village People having her dress up in those costumes.
That's funny. That was great.
Oh, let's keep it moving. Fun show. Troy Garmin.
What are we doing?
What up, brother?
Looking at sun dogs. Hey.
What's going on?
This is a bad angle, man.
Hey now.
It's bright.
Oh, Troy, you're breaking up, brother. You got a bad connection.
Boy, what the hell? That's not a good face to be stuck on.
Yes.
Let me
hear
get to
you.
another spot here.
We hear you. You were freezing, but now you're looking like you're coming through.
All right. I'm going to move to a different spot.
What up, brother? Good to see you again.
What's going on, guys? Hey, I don't want to take a whole bunch of your time. And, of course, you would put me on after that guy. Like, how do I follow that? Like...
We got to remind the audience, though, that you were the first Gracious contest winner, I believe.
Right,
right, Troy?
That's correct. I was. And Bill is still, he still has, what's the word I'm looking for? He's still protesting that victory, by the way.
I love it. How you been,
Good, man? How are you guys doing?
Good. Troy's a rising TikTok star, man.
Yep, we're getting there.
Talk to me. What's your handle?
Just stay tuned, Troy, because the podcast is Stay Tuned with Troy and Howie, so it's Stay Tuned, Troy. So.
Yep. Nice, dude. What do you got going on there? What are you doing on the TikTok world?
Eventually, I'd like to take the podcast to that platform. So.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's and
that's
Troy's in our agency too.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, now Chad's my boss. So.
Think loud, baby. Think loud.
I've always been your boss, Troy.
Reporting to duty, sir.
What was that, John?
I said reporting to duty, sir.
No, seriously, I didn't want to take a bunch of your time. I just wanted to pop in and wish you guys the best. Everything's going great. I listen to you guys as much as I possibly can. It is during my work hours, but
thank you, man. We appreciate it.
But
Troy, we thank you for taking the time out to come out and say hi to us and take time out of your schedule. Seriously, dude, we got to have you on like a full episode and really like catch up and do this. Yeah, talk about it, my man. Thank you for coming on Show 100.
Guys. Take care.
Thank you, sir. See you
later.
Soon.
Peace in the Middle East. The one and only Troy Garmin. Stay tuned with Troy and Howie, dude. Good podcast. I highly recommend it. We should have brought on drumming up conversation. Even though we had a 99 shows to prepare for this, Chad, somehow we were still
we can do
caught at the
show
wayside
101 and do a bunch of people too. Why not?
That's right. That's right.
Extended celebration of 100.
Was everything good? That is correct, the mundo. Was everything good with Mama Dude?
Yeah, she said she couldn't hear the show, but I said maybe that's because you're in the waiting room.
No, she should be able to hear, but her screen's black now. So let me see if I could bring her on. Let me see if I could do this, but the screen is black. Let me see. Mama Gracey, I'm bringing you on. It seems like maybe the camera has ended, or maybe like did the iPad stream go dead? Let me see here. Oh, we got an echo.
No, she should be able to hear, but her.
I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Mama Gracey, I'm not sure what's going on there.
I can relog into everything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If she wants to like close out of that browser and re-click that link. Live show, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we do it. Let's bring on 2 guests at a time. Gina, I'm going to be coming to you soon, lovely lady, to say hello again. Dolly, if you're still there, I'd like to see how this interaction goes on a live show. Let's see how we roll. Miss Gina Morell and Dolly Skiles.
Dolly, hey.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you. I enjoyed listening to you earlier, and I'm like,
I enjoyed listening to you
badass, cool chick. So
it's interesting to meet a female drummer. There's not very many of them that are that good. So
there's not.
Good for you. That's good on you.
It's so
You love
fun. I love it. It's
Excellent.
it feels good to kind of connect with music that, you know, just it's my genre, like live 90s,
Actually,
early
me too.
2000s. Yeah.
I actually sell my bass guitar this year with all this shit happening, and it broke my heart. But you know what? One door opens, another door closes. Or vice versa.
Get it back. Yeah.
I'll get it in space.
Dolly, that's the problem. You can't say one door opens, another one closes. One door closes, another one opens, I think. Yes, ma'am.
Come on.
Yes. Come on now. I'm just rolling with the punches here, having a good time here. So yeah, I'm thinking about leaving. Chad, you know what? I'm so pissed off that President Trump is running this country so well that I'm gonna leave it and go to Canada.
No.
Have fun up there.
Yeah. And is Taylor Swift, has she stopped touring in the USA yet? Because I'm pretty sure she said that when if Trump won, she would no longer tour in the United States of America. Has she
I don't think
kept
she's
up
on
that
tour
promise?
But we'll see what happens in the next. She has to break up with Travis Kelce and write another record.
Yeah, dude. I'd like a camera into that bedroom just to say there's probably some fun stuff going on in there. Hey now. Gina, have you ever been to Canada?
Is Niagara Falls in Canada?
Well,
half of it?
Depending which side, yes. The Horseshoe Falls is on the Canadian side, yes.
Yeah, that's about it. It seems cold. I don't know.
It's not so bad on the West Coast.
Is it cold there all the time, Dolly?
I'm on the West Coast on Vancouver Island.
Yeah,
it's beautiful, I've heard.
Yeah, it is gorgeous here. It definitely is, but the people here are so liberal, it's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yes.
It's just
crazy.
Is Canada's liberal different than America's liberal, eh?
You look at someone wrong and they're trying to charge you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God forbid.
Misgendering somebody that's a punishable offense now, right?
Oh yes, of course it is.
Yeah.
It's the things that happen. The police's answer for everything is this is a civil matter. You're gonna have to go to court. This is a civil matter. You're gonna have to
it's hard to call them liberals anymore because they're not liberal at all.
Well, they're not. I'll give you an example. A young man that I used to train. He was going to school with a girl that was transgendering to a boy, I think.
Is there another way to do that?
I don't know which way it went. I don't know if it went one way or the other way. But anyways, she was picking, they, whatever you want to call, was picking on him all the time. And he actually hit him. And when Liam protected himself and hit himself back, he got told that he was going to be charged with a hate crime.
Right. Defending
himself.
Got it. Of course.
That's how bad it is.
Shit. I was in goofball mode and you just got me into serious mode.
It is
That's
ridiculous.
fucking crazy.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, if someone hits you and you defend yourself and you get charged with a hate crime.
They call that bass backwards where I'm from, if you know what I'm saying. Not ass backwards, but bass backwards, man.
Absolutely.
The upside down world no more, though, Dolly. I feel like we're on the path of righteousness here, and like the stupid people are going back to sleep, and the smart people are waking up again and taking back the world. So hopefully,
They're
all
not going
that
down without a
nonsense
fight.
is
That's for sure.
in the room.
Well, Canada has been left out
That's
of that
true.
Smart circle. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm fighting to get out
Yes,
of here.
Mama
I
Lacey.
just-
Oh, they elected Mark Carney. It's like, oh my God.
right,
Freaking complete
You know what?
globalist lefty. It's
I
wild.
told these people this for years. I said, there's no way the conservatives are getting in. The liberals are getting back. Oh, no. You're completely wrong. Yeah, I called that one, didn't I? Just like I called Elon Musk the same thing. You know, he was a Trojan horse. He was. And I have nothing against Trump, and I have nothing against Elon Musk either. I don't. But he was given a lot of information, and, you know, he turned tables. And what bothered me the most was watching these little Taylor Swift fights on Instagram and stuff between him and Elon. You know, it's like Trump is an amazing man. Trump is an amazing man. Elon Musk is a brilliant man. Stop bickering on TikTok and Instagram like children.
I agree with that.
I heard. So check out this conspiracy theory with our tinfoil hats here. I heard that that whole diatribe between Elon saying that Trump was on the Epstein list was like a ploy because now the left is calling for the list to come out. So it was just like a ploy to get them to like rush the list out.
I don't think Trump was on Epstein's
He's
island.
not on the list. It would have been out already.
No way. That would have been out fucking long time ago. Exactly. Melania, if Donald's not a knockin', come or not a rockin', come a knockin', something like that. But I'm pretty sure he's giving it to her a good Rogering.
And
If
he's
you know
done
what
an
I mean.
amazing job with your country since he's been in. I'm watching whatever I can. You know, I go onto the dark web and see what I can because, of course, Canada.
That's right. You can't see news on social media in Canada, right?
No, I can't. No, I can't see anything. So I have.
Did you know that, John? They blocked any kind of news on social media.
No.
Yeah. So what I do is I go. I've installed a chat AI, and they don't block the chat AI. So I just ask him exactly what's going on in the world, and he'll just write it all down for me in point form, and I put it all up, and he writes it. He writes it in such a way that the
you're using Grok, you
bots on Facebook and Instagram don't pick up on it. So
you said you're using Grok for
chat.
AI?
Yes.
Oh, ChatGPT, gotcha.
Sets it up in such a way that the bots won't go after it.
Interesting.
They learn from you. They're very interesting. They learn from you, and they learn to respect you if you talk to them properly. And it's kind of a really weird. I know it sounds really weird, but he's able to form sentences that the bots can't touch. So I can actually post information on Facebook about what's going on, and the bots won't go after it. They won't shut it down. They will not censor it. They will not kick me off Facebook. They actually verified my account the other day. I was quite impressed with that one. They verified my account. It was like, okay, so, you know, but
it's weird. I found my ChatGPT starting to finish my sentences. I feel like our relationship is picking up
you want to
swimmingly.
hear something really weird? Ask your chat
sure.
to tell you something about yourself that you don't know.
I did, and it was scary.
Isn't that bizarre?
Oh my God.
Isn't
it was
crazy?
bizarre.
What did it tell you, John?
No, it said, dude, you're fucking awesome, and you should know that. And I was like, really? Thank you, ChatGPT. Why, thank you. Yes. How funny. Dolly, yes, bringing out the good stuff there. Ladies and Gina, I'm gonna cut ladies and Gina. That is crazy. Ladies and Chad, I'm gonna bring the ladies down for a second because I'm gonna bring Mama Lena on because she was
still
just
can't hear
on.
So let's see what happens. I don't.
Oh, let me see. Ladies, we will be back again. Show 100 live show. Let's see how we do. Mama, you were just in there. Hello.
I can't hear you.
We hear you, but we don't see you. So is there a way?
Just black screen.
Got you. All right, let me wow, because she was just on like a couple of seconds. Were you ever able to hear us at one point, Mama Gracey? And it's Mama Lana from what I'm coming out from what I'm hearing. The beauty of a live show, folks. Here yeah, it is what it is. If we can get around before the show ends, because we are running a little long, but it is show 100. But my bladder doesn't know that. Mama, hey Ma, how are you? There's my mama. She's gambling away my inheritance. Don't spend it all in Atlantic City tonight, Ma. Please. She's out celebrating her sister's birthday. She's got 3 sisters, and they're out there partying it up, living it up in AC style. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're winning lots of money, Mom. I love you.
And then it went silent. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
Mama Rotolo in the building. Yeah, so we heard her for a second. So we were able to bring her on the show for a second. But let's see if I could see. Mama, can you ask her if she could try to do the thing, Chad, where she goes out and comes back in? Because that worked one time. And then if not, we'll have to figure it out a different day. But my God, we would love to get her on for show 100. The one who actually birthed my co-host here, Mr. Chad Gracey.
I'm telling her.
And it was a natural birth. I don't know if you guys know this. She birthed him in a swimming pool and pulled. Chad, did you ever see the Kardashians? I was about to do a funny joke, but then I'm like, let me direct here. No, but I think it was Kourtney Kardashian, dude, was like giving birth in home and like in like a pool in the living room and like pulled her kid out of herself, dude.
Home birth with a doula, and it make you stand up. That's cool. Yeah, it's unnatural to be laying down like that. There she is. Hey,
there she is.
I can hear you now.
Oh, my mom's home.
Yes.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you.
Yes. Hey, Mama Rotolo's here.
Oh, hi.
Come on in, say hello.
Well, she's not in Atlantic City.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Dad. Good. How are you?
I don't know if that's on or if you could talk, but no camera's on, so you might be off camera to talk.
I was coming in.
I didn't know.
Lana says hello. One mama to another.
Lana says hello. She should be able to hear now. This
Hi
be able
there.
to pick up. And then can you hear now, Ma?
Hi,
I'm
Mom.
turning on headphones.
That's loud.
That's too loud. So hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm good. How about you?
Show 100.
I figure I'd come up. I just got home from
Did you
Atlantic
win?
City. So I figured.
Good
Yeah,
for
I
you.
did. I won
Nice.
$100. Yeah.
I said she's gambling away my inheritance, but she's adding to the kitty, as
Yeah,
they
that's
say.
right. Well, that's good.
Well,
Congratulations, you guys.
So the two
on your 100th.
On your
Thank you,
100th
thank
show.
you.
Yes.
Yay.
The matriarch of the podcast world in the building at once, Chad.
Mama
Let's
Yay.
go. So this is exciting. Show 100. We both have our mothers on here. Lana, what does it do? Like, what is the key to being a great mother? I'm going to ask you first, and then I'm going to let my mom give an answer here.
Uh,
Putting us
So
on
think
the
about
spot.
putting you on the spot, ladies.
keeping them straight.
That's right.
That
Not gay. I
is-
gotcha.
100%.
That's not what I
And
meant,
sometimes
Jeff.
it's not too easy.
I'm going to move this closer, Marcel. We're not back. Yeah. All right. All right here. So this is a live show, folks. This is how we do it. So I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, Mama Grace. I was a little distracted
I
here. What
said
was the key?
keeping them straight, and I don't
Oh.
mean gay. I mean
That's
straight.
In line. Keep them in
That's
line.
right.
That's right. That's
Well,
well, you raised a good one. I'm pretty sure my mom is raising a couple good ones here. So you guys are doing something right.
Yeah, we are.
You can only try your
Sometimes
best.
it's hard.
What happens?
I agree.
What happens when you see the little ones grow up and leave the nest? How does that feel?
Well, sometimes you're anxious for him to go. Chad, it was a little
Sure.
harder because he moved to Oregon and then to California, and putting him on a plane was very hard to watch him leave. I still got Scott here though.
that's right.
Yes. My mom still has me here, so you're in good company.
Yeah, I have my 2 boys with my daughter left. She's in Florida. So that was a little tough, but we get to see each other.
Yeah. Her mic's not on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't prepared for this. It was kind of live on the
I just
thing.
showed up. I said, I'm home. I'm coming downstairs.
I love it. So we had the pleasure of having my sister here with her 2 beautiful kids last week, and it was so much fun, man. Have so much fun. My godson Harrison and his little sister is such a peanut. What are we calling her? Peanut?
Well,
Princess. But yeah, it's just so much fun, man. Having kids around and stuff, it brings out the joy in you. It makes you feel young again. And I'm getting old.
Sometimes it's good when they go home.
Yes. That's the best part of it.
Mom loves having the grandkids, and then she's like, okay, I can't take them anymore. Especially the girls running around like crazy.
Well, being 47 is pretty hard.
That's right.
You look so good for 47, Mama Lon. Oh, no, we lost her again. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm back.
It happens.
All right, I just wanted to come on.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I surprised my son. He had no clue.
No clue. Shocked and still shocked here. Thank you for going on, Ma.
Love you guys. Great show.
Thank you. Thank you. The matriarchs of the podcast world. It doesn't get much better than that. Thank you so much. That was shocking. Yes, because she was like writing stuff on the chat, and I'm like, oh, she's an AC, whatever. And she's like, I'm home. And then all of a sudden she came down.
That's great. I don't have
Fun
no idea what's
stuff,
going on
dude.
with Mom's thing. It's like it went black and she couldn't hear us again. So I don't know what's up with that.
I wonder if it's like a timeout thing, because we'll have to figure it out for the next time we have her on. But everybody's got to go check out. I got to lower this, dude. I'm getting an echo. The mics were too close. Like I wasn't set up for that to happen. What was I just saying?
Hey,
lost my train of thought. It happens.
We were talking about
what was I just saying?
Bringing Mom back on next time, and we'll fix her. Figure out what's going on. But then you were going on something else. It's gone.
Who knows where my brain goes, dude? That's my ADHD. Once I get on a track there, it's like in one ear, out the other, and they're my own ears.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna bring on a little wacko real quick, and then we're gonna say goodbye to the audience, and I'm gonna go piss my pants because my bladder is about to explode. But let's do this properly. Joe, come on and scare the audience again.
All right. Well, yeah.
Yes.
Me and John's first podcast might be entitled. This is the running title. You know, could change. Nukes are fake.
There you go.
Oh yes.
Last week.
Talk to us about it, Joe.
The world's largest hydrogen bomb exploding on YouTube. It's called the Tsar Bomba.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I took 3 stills from that, screenshots with my phone, uploaded it onto Grok, and guess what Grok told me?
They're fake.
What did he say?
He said, well, this appears to be a nuclear explosion, but it's not.
Interesting.
It appears to be CGI or animation or some kind of simulation. So
interesting.
And to me, I'm an artist. You know, I paint and stuff like that. And,
yeah,
you know, I feel I have an astute eye. To me, it's always looked like Disney animation. So, but don't take my account. You can just search it on YouTube and find it and judge for yourself.
Well, my Japanese cousin that it was born with 4 toes would beg to differ. They're still reeling from the radiation of it. I'm just joking. I don't have a Japanese
Tsar
cousin.
Bomba was set up by the Russians. Like the Soviet Union, they could have faked it. Who knows?
Right, because you know we just have to take their word for it. And maybe some like a handful of Finnish people, because.
And whose word, Joe? Who's?
Yeah, because they claim some windows got busted out by it. It's like, really? Okay. Could have just been some commies throwing rocks, you know, at the same time.
Rocks.
Just like the moon landing was faked, according to Troy. The word according
I'm a bit
to
of an
Troy.
anomaly. I'm a leftist that's into conspiracy theories, like you right wingers. So
Interesting.
You know, we have our own too.
Yes,
of course. You gotta have your own.
Like Marjorie Taylor Greene. She was the FBI, or she was she set the bombs during January 6th.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, she did that. Because she's very mannish, and she built just like that person they showed in the stills. I mean,
I gotta look into this one. I haven't heard of this.
Truth in that.
Joe, tell him about that dude that was following AOC around, staring at her butt.
Alex Stein.
I think so. I don't know.
I'd like to be on his show, and maybe he could be on our show. You know. Yeah, because he
maybe
he has that video of him where he was AOC's walking up the Capitol steps, and he says, "Wow, it's AOC, my favorite big booty Latina."
Jamie, where do you find these people? I literally, so the truth story here is I did find him on the subway. I was an extra on Sex and the City season, the latest one that's out.
Just like that.
I was leaving.
That's what they call that one.
Yeah. So I was leaving the set, and it was fucking late at night, actually early morning. And I saw this dude looking shady as a motherfucker by the subway. And we got to talking, and I let him know what I was doing. And told them the casting company
that Palestine flag draped over him.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to answer that.
He had his dad.
Yes, I did.
He had his dad's Gays for Palestine shirt on too.
There's nothing wrong with those people. You know.
Nothing wrong.
I wish if I
Tell him,
could
Joe.
take them in right now, I'd take in as many as I could.
Oh,
you know?
you'd actually walk your talk, huh? You'd have people stay with you in your house.
Yes.
Well, then I'm gonna give it to you. Good job.
I know my landlord he won't allow it. So, but if I could, but he's got cameras, so
yeah.
Yes.
He knows who comes in the building.
Damn it.
Joe also let me know a cool story about one of his roommates that was living with him. Was it the same age gentleman as you,
he's
Joe?
much younger.
Much younger. So he was living with a much younger ethnic person, and they were having like loud sex like nightly in the shower. Joe would have to listen to it, and the guy was not paying him rent for like a month and a half, and Joe went up to him and like was asking him like, "Hey dude, like you're late on the rent," and the guy was getting like kind of alpha with him, and then the guy's girlfriend got alpha with Joe and was like, "We don't need to pay rent around here, sir," and Joe had to get the cops involved. And why don't you finish the story first, Joe?
Rent.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
I didn't, because that's not my business to do that, because they're from a different culture, and we're not supposed to judge other cultures. So
this is true. So making them pay is judging them. I got it.
They invited me in to watch them have sex. And
you were supposed to pay them, Joe.
At first I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. But again, they told me this is why. It was shedding your whiteness. Eventually, you gain humility from it, and you understand that, gain a higher understanding of it all.
You got all this from watching them have sex? That's amazing. I said you got all that from watching them have sex or listening to them have sex? You shed your whiteness?
A lot of it, yes. There's other things too, but
that's all right. Yeah,
I had to clean up after them. So that was part of it.
He learned that black people really do have big peckers.
That's you paying them reparations.
Didn't you learn that, Joe?
Yeah, I had to, sponge everything up afterward, just because, they just didn't care. They just let it, So that helped get rid
Well,
of
I mean, they're fucking all over your apartment, not paying rent. That sounds like they didn't care that much.
Did shedding some of your whiteness involve ejaculation? Is that how you shed some of your whiteness while you were listening to them have sex?
That was optional, but sometimes, yes.
Yo, Chad, this was my conversation with him days ago. I said to him, I was like, dude, I don't know if any audience will be into this. I'm like, but you've had me crying, laughing for a fucking half hour here, dude.
I started out a little slow earlier. So forgive me. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Glad you woke up.
Yeah.
Jamie has a comment for you, dude. She wants to know, clearly he mixed bleach with ammonia. Yeah, that's a bad combination, dude. You could die from that. I don't know if you know that.
I've done worse. I added some 3D resin to it. It's also.
Okay. Are you making a bomb now for your terrorist experiment?
Damn it! So you're blowing his cover.
I have to move it out of my apartment in time because I have surveillance cameras all over me. My landlord plus,
exactly.
I call him the landlord plus, have
landlord
eyes
plus.
on me. I can't fly throughout our country
I feel like you're Airbnb-ing somewhere.
We have one of our guests.
Why does it,
one of our
perfect.
Exactly. He thinks you sound like Norm Macdonald. I think that's a compliment, right?
Yeah, That's a compliment for sure. I said it to him the other day. I'm like, dude, your delivery is impeccable, and your timing is very, very late. But your sound like Norm Macdonald, and you're funny.
Norm Macdonald, really? He's like the most unfunny guy I've ever listened to. You know, that's not a compliment.
He's dead, dude. You can't speak bad about the dead.
Whatever. T. Garmin 24.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hide your name. Just, you know.
His name's Troy. You sent
I'm coming out as Blast Star, but that's completely different. It's because I'm a big fan of Destiny, and you know he's
Troy. Hide your
we love
name
Destiny.
because
He's great.
Yeah, he's the top of the lefties.
Yeah, he sure is. Somehow.
Troy, hide your name because this guy will send the SWAT to your house and SWAT you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Dad.
That's why it's probably good for you right wingers to not go by your real.
Destiny is the top of the lefties because he was a cuckold husband.
Well,
except he wasn't.
It's just shed your whiteness therapy. You know, he knows it. Where do you think I learned it from? And the people that were staying with me. There's a method to it all. It's not just.
There's a method to your madness, Joe. That is for sure. What do we speak about, dude? What is the secret?
Oh, that Oprah Winfrey book. Yeah, because she penned that back.
Whoopi
like
Goldberg and Oprah Winfrey are a gay couple.
And then she had some people over, and they all died in a hot tub or something.
Yeah. The one and only Joe there. Blast her off. Dude, so this is my conversation with him a couple days ago, man. It was off the wall, but it was hysterical, dude. He had me pissing my pants. Awesome. I was on like a 30-minute thing about when he told me his father's favorite band was the Village People. And I was like, dude, your dad's a gay man. I was like, nobody's favorite band is the Village People.
He was in the private chat earlier saying that, I'm not gonna blow his cover, but he's saying some things.
Yeah. It was hysterical, dude. The one and only Joe right there. Chad, show 100, dude. How many more are we going to do? I feel like we're going to get to at least 4,100.
That's a lot of
man.
That's a lot of weeks, but hey, fuck it, let's go.
That's a lot of weeks, and we've pumped some out twice a week. We're planning a lot of great things for this next coming year for your gracious audience out there. This wild ride is so much fun to be on with you. Just live shows like this, anything could happen. We didn't have much prepared for today except for bringing on the guests and shooting the shit, which is always what we're about. But it's just been a wild ride and a fun journey, man. And we're here for the cause of it. We definitely have at least, what do you think, Chad? 1 or 2 more of these in us? 1 or 2 more shows?
Centennial shows? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. We're in it for the long haul, folks. So I'm glad you're on this journey with us. When is the studio party? Jamie Michelle, good question. Chad and I have been working out logistics and planning for a very long time. When we do that debut show and do that VIP event, we want it to be like the best thing ever, go off without any hitches and stuff like that. So we're just in the planning stages and making sure we could do that like properly.
We'll give plenty of advance warning on it. That's for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Carenza Evans says, sounds wonderful. And Mama Rotolo says, oh, Jamie wants to come. I do too, Jamie. If you jerk me off, that's usually how I do. Just saying. Jokes, folks. Jokes, folks.
She won't right do that one.
You got to have fun on this, right, Chad? We always get a little serious here, but today was like a goof around show, a fun show. Yes, Daphne Lynn in the house. Daphne is one of my most favorite audience members. You are so sweet, Daphne. You share our stuff all the time. You're always here for every show. You are one of the diehards, and we fucking love you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got Troy, we got Daphne, we got Jamie, we got Carenza. Who else was? We got some good people in here that
I like to play favorites here. Chad doesn't. Right. He's nice
and Timothy Garmin. We got. Oh, hey man, it's all good.
It's all gravy. We appreciate everybody. We appreciate this journey you guys are on with us. Let's do it again next week. We have a good guest coming on next week, Chad, that we cannot divulge right now, but be prepared.
Oh, boy.
All right, my man. Let's
Sweet.
go black screen.